Okay, guys, so today we are going to become extremely rich on The Sims. And this is my Sim girl. She's trying to get some food going on. I want her to cook up some ambrosia. So, for ambrosia, you're going to need to. First, you want to max out your cooking skills. And I've done that already. I've already gotten the master skill. I'm going to show it to you real fast on the reward store. Not the reward store, sorry guys. The aspiration part. So you already have to get Master Chef. I did both on Master Mixology and Master Chef. And when you get that, you get to you can cook almost every gourmet dish. And that was one of my favorites. So now I can cook it. So this is how you get super rich. If you can see in the bottom of the corner, I got $294,210 for my Sim, and it was all, I am proud to say, made legally. There was no cheat codes made with this game. Not one. I have no mods, no cheat codes, nothing. All that money was earned with hard work. And I also live in like the best house in the game. So what you're going to need to make ambrosia and get super rich is the death flower. I maxed out my garden stuff too. You're going to need the angelfish. Here he is right here. Here's the angelfish. And you're going to need to buy at the reward store. I got 13,000 rewards. You're going to need to buy the potion of youth, if I can find it. That's the Mylan, frugal. Oh, there it is. So there's the potion of youth. It's going to cost about 1,500. So now you're going to say redeem. And now you got the potion of youth. And that looks like, hopefully I can pull it out. This looks like this right here, the potion of youth. So now you got all your ingredients. The angelfish, the death flower, and the potion of youth to make ambrosia. And this ambrosia, I'm telling you guys, when I show y'all the rest of this is going to make y'all so freaking rich. So I'm going to add this back into her inventory. Oops. You need put the potion of youth back in, put the angelfish back in, and put the death flower back in. So now I'm going to go to gourmet, cook a gourmet meal, and you go all the way down to the bottom until you see ambrosia, and it requires 1 angel, 1 youth, and 1 death flower, and it costs $0 to make it, but you have to have a gourmet level of 10 to make the ambrosia. So I'm going to tell her to go make that for me, and make sure she does it. Alright, so she's going to go make the ambrosia, and let's take a look at it, because this is a pretty cool process by itself. It's actually really quick, really fast, but you have to have a lot of things maxed out. So you have to have Master Chef, and you have to, I'll show you the next step afterwards. It's done real quick to make the ambrosia. Oh, look at that. I think that's so cool. Now look at how much this baby is worth. $11,000. It says value is $11,000 for just one, but we're not done yet. Alright, so my Sim's really hungry though, but she can eat later. Right now, we are going to do the next step in becoming rich. What you're going to need to do is have at one time been a scientist. Right now she's a computer geek, but at one time she's a scientist, so she was able to make the cloning machine. So you see the cloning machine right here. Take the ambrosia, which is worth 11,000 bucks, and drop it onto the cloning machine. Alright, so now that it's on and it's ready, tell your Sim to clone the object. And to get the cloning machine, you don't really need to max out your scientist thing, but I did. I maxed it out. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Might cut the camera just so that it can save some time. You might get a few objects that are like brick objects. That happens because the game is not going to make it easy and make this much money. but I want to at least show y'all one successful one. It takes a while. I'm going to try it one more time, and then if it doesn't do it, I'm going to let my sim eat. I think that's what's wrong with it. Usually it does it with no problem, but my sim's hungry, and sim for some reason just does not act right when the game wants them to eat something. Like, it actually will have problems. So I'm going to pause the camera. But this does take a couple of tries. I'm going to pause the camera, make my sim eat, and then start busting out a few of them and share what I'm up to. But I think y'all kind of get what I'm up to. Okay, guys, let's pause it. If I could show y'all some things about this sim. This sim, I'm really proud of her. She has so many things accomplished. Look how many things. She has, like, antiseptic, independent, storyteller, carefree. I maxed this sim out. She has been played in so many lifetimes because she would get old, almost old, and then I'd take her back to being youth and let's just have her drink a youth potion. And I've accomplished so much with this crazy sim, so she can do a lot of stuff. But for now, you're only going to need the cooking one. Now that everything is all maxed out, wait a second, like all her fun and stuff maxed out, let's hope and see if she can clone the object better. I'm hoping so, but we shall see. Yeah, see, that's all that was needed. She needed to become happy because it wouldn't let me do it. So now that she's taking a bath, eating some food, you see, now I got another ambrosia. 2 ambrosia. So this one's only worth 6,000. But we're going to do another one. We're going to put that into her inventory. Right here. Just slide it in. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. After I clone a few more. I think I want to clone. It might mess up again, but I think I want to clone at least 5 of them. This here got a little dark again. But now that you saw at least one being cloned, I'm going to cut the camera again and clone up about 5 of them after some trial and error. And then I'm going to show you the next part. But don't think it's easy. We got one more. You know, sometimes I also notice that sometimes certain objects clone better. So let's see. Let's do some trial and error. Let's put the $11,000 one away. And the cool thing is it does not matter if you use a really expensive one or a cheaper one. It's the $6,000 one. It'll make it, it still varies in price. So far the highest I've gotten was about $18,000. Because they're worth a lot. Yeah, see, the sometimes the cheaper one clones better. So now we got another one. So this one, the one I cloned is 6,000. The new one is 7,000. So we're gonna stick that one in, and just I don't know why they do that, but sometimes things clone better, and you gotta like switch it up. So you're going to have to be a scientist. Yeah, this one's cloning way better. I don't know why it does that, but it just does. So that's something to know. See, look, this one's worth 15,000, and just keep putting it in. Just clone them up. As many as you want. Like I'm telling you guys, cause it's no limit. Even if it starts messing up, just move that to the side like this and just keep on going. And if that messes up, switch it out and see if the other one will clone better. And you just got to keep on going. Yep, see, it's going to give me another one. Let's see how much this one's worth. This one's worth 6,000 as well. So we got a 15,000 one. How many do we got so far? We got quite a bit. I can't find it right now. But let's take a look and see how it's up close. I love how it just glows like that. I think it's so freaking cool. And after we clone up as many as our little heart's desires, we are going to do the next step. Okay guys, welcome to the 3 Gnomes. This is my own little store. I'll show you how it looks from a distance. And I'm quite proud of it. It's cute. I like it. I love this new feature in the Sims. I even got a little bakery back there, and my Sim is complaining about how it smells weird. She has to, yeah, she's cleaning it right now. Okay, so what you're going to do next to make that money is make sure that all your display cases are clear of any like food that you baked. I baked a lot of food and I put it all into this refrigerator portion. It's like what's it called? It's got items by professional grade. I don't know what it is, but it's a little refrigerator. All of my stuff. Oh, by the way, none of my stuff is going to go bad. When you one of the best perks of finishing the Master Chef is that none of your food goes bad, not one bit. So you can just put it away or store it and like leave it there indefinitely. But to make the money, just store that away. Make sure that none of them is in this display case or anything, and go get your ambrosia. Like I said, this is how you make money without cheat codes. You're going to get super rich off of this because you can do this without cheats. And it just feels good to do things without cheats sometimes, because sometimes cheats take away the fun of it. So look at this stuff. It's worth like $13,000. We're going to put this in the display case. And we're going to put this one. This one's worth $18,000. This is like the highest I've seen so far. Put this in the display case. Is the $6,000 one. I'm just going to load our display case full of ambrosia. Look at that. So we got the ambrosia in, and I like to always save some ambrosia so that I can just clone it instead of having to find the ingredients again, like go find the angelfish and the potion of youth and all that stuff. I like to just keep one ambrosia. You see my one, and just keep that one for myself and not sell it. So, and put it in my, like, not my inventory. I know the sim likes to kind of use things in there, but put it in my household inventory. And that usually, so I can just clone that instead of having to remake it again, but I remade it again for the video. So look at the display case. Look how cool it looks. Oh, that is so cool. I love how that looks. Now, this is the part you gotta remember to do. Make sure that you remember to make it for sale. So I say toggle the set for sale tags on so that you don't forget, and just press set for sale. And you can see a little tag come on it so that you won't miss, so you won't forget to put a tag on them all. You don't want them just sitting there because the Sims might try to eat it. So far I haven't had that yet, but that would really suck if they did. Alright, so now they're all for sale and your shop is ready, you can toggle the for sale tag off, and look at that pretty display case. Look at that. It is gorgeous. I love how that looks. And we are going to open up our shop. And the funny thing is, when I first did this, I used to have an employee, and my employee quit. She said, this was my Sims message box. The Sims said, "I can't take this madness, I'm out." She just left. I could not believe she left me like that. But I don't, when you want to run a store, for me, I notice when I'm only selling my ambrosia, I don't really need a shop girl. All I do is get my husband, and I press right here and tell him, just come here. I say, bring it. And he'll come and help me run the shop. But so far, when I'm just selling the ambrosia, I don't really need anybody. Maybe just there to clean up a little bit. And I wait for people to come in. There's my husband. And soon Sims will start coming in. And it should be all good. Right now, they're just going to chill and talk, catch up. They already are maxed out in soulmate, so he's just like talking to her about crap. This is what you get when you max out soulmate. Let's go pull it up while I wait for the people to come in. Don't say. Oh well. Oh, here's some people. Okay, cool. Here's some people. So they go straight to wherever the Sim sees something. Their Sims are going to go straight to that part of your store. That's why I said don't fill up the other stuff. You want to make the quick money. You don't want them looking around other parts of the store and trying to buy cheap stuff. I made that mistake the first time. I had these display cases filled with other food that was only worth like $21, and it wasn't worth nothing. And they totally didn't buy all my ambrosia. But when I took out all the other stuff, those Sims went straight for where I wanted them to go. And man, am I about to make some real paper. So let me pause it. And the game does lag a little bit when you have the ambrosia, because the Sims are all very much flocking to it. That's all going to get sold. And when I'm done selling, I'm going to definitely show y'all how much money I made. And I love that it takes no cheat codes, so it feels really good. Makes you feel like you're playing the game correctly. Okay, guys, so she just made her first purchase. And because there's nothing else to sell, my son is ringing her up right now. You can see everybody's clamoring. And so she's buying one of the ambrosias. And you can see that little sign over her head. And the blue bar is how much people want to start buying. When they start buying, they start buying. And you might need to get in there sales girl, but they usually tend to quit. So it's just me and my husband ringing up people right now. And the alien woman bought it. So now look how much this ambrosia sold for. This was, I think, one of those like $6,000 ambrosias, and it sold for $17,000, 926 bucks. So look at how much money we've already made. 17,000 bucks off of just one ambrosia. That is too cool. And I also would recommend, if you're doing a bakery shop, or even if you're doing any shop, this is my 3 gnomes right here. So somebody's ready to buy again. Look. All right, ready to buy. So say ring up customer. So my son's going to ring up with this customer real fast. And you see they're already just selling. And each one is going to be tripled in, or at least doubled in their worth. And that's just so freaking cool. So there, as you can see, that she's selling it to her. The aliens seem to really like buying this. I don't know why, but the aliens are really having a good time. I would also recommend, if you're going to have a little shop and you want your Sims to stay there, make sure you got plenty of bathrooms. I made my own stalls. Not just one bathroom, but tons of bathrooms. I got about 4 of them. And a shower, because I want them to be there all day. I'm going to try to show it to y'all. You see, I made my own makeshift stalls. So the Sims can no quabbling over bathrooms. Yeah, this was another one. 10,000 bucks right there. And then I also always sit out some food. Somebody else is ready. This takes no time at all. But yeah, I set up some food right here. And because it never goes bad, the fruit tarts, my Sims, when they get hungry, my customers, they stay all day because I got food, bathrooms, and a shower. And say ring up. And so there's no reason for them to leave. And that's what I love. So make sure that when you're going to do a shop, you have tons of bathrooms, a shower, and something for them to eat, and a place for them to sit. So I got everything so that they stay for a nice long time. And sometimes I'll even throw out a bed, because I want people to stay. I want people to buy. I have a blow-up bed. Let me see what I have in my thing right now. Yep, here's right it is. Because I got the whole camping thing, I put out a blow-up bed, and the customers don't really use it, but my Sims use it. So when my Sim and my husband's Sim get tired, I have them sleep. One sleeps while one rings up. One sleeps, one rings up. And look, $20,000 on that one ambrosia. The ambrosia is the key to making money. So let's see how much we got already. $48,000. I'm about to say call them Neo points. $48,000. So freaking cool. So this really makes some quick simoleons. And so when you're selling, make sure you keep it clean. So like my shop's getting a little dirty, just tell them to keep it clean. If I can manage, you can't get past the people too good. And when one of my Sims get tired, like right now, my girl Sim is fine, but let's see my husband's Sim. He's a little tired. I'll have him sleep for a little bit. And then he can just come back up and ring. Oh, by the way, I also set my prices kind of high. I set them, you can't do it right now, but I set my store prices about 50% like up. I don't put things for sale. I put it for like up because people will still buy it. So let's cut the camera and see how much money we make at the end of the day. Okay, so we are finishing up with the last customer, and I said I have no more items for sale, so my Sim is going to now close the store, and we're going to see how much we actually made today. This is just one day. This is not cutting. This is not changing days is one day at the store. Look at that money, guys. The Three Gnomes, which is my shop, made 121,721 simoleons in just one shop time. And it was only open for 17 hours of sim time, which took me only a little bit of time for me. And it sold, look how much money that is. So now everybody's saying bye. My shop is closed. Everybody's leaving. My husband and my son are asleep. I told you that bed comes in handy because I want to keep them with me while I work. And he's my extra sales guy. But the son can't sell right now. He's too young. But they look so cute. Look at them. They're like little they look like little twins. The bed disappears. Okay, so my girl is closing up, and I love that. Look at all the signs. The signs still glow. Do not press restock. If you restock the item, you're going to lose all the money you just made. Just remove the sign. See, just remove it. Because we're going to clone more and put in some more later on. And make sure you keep your shop clean and steady. I can do Insta Repair now because my sim girl has that many skills. She has too many skills. Look how Insta Repair works. Yeah, she just did that real fast. And we can do Expert Repair with this. You don't do Insta Repair like once per day. But Expert Repair is super quick too. And so we're just going to clean up the shop, and I'll talk to you about the things that I made. So it makes so much money. So definitely just use, you can actually fill your entire display, but if you're going to do that, you're going to need a shop girl who might quit because it takes up that much. So many people want the ambrosia, and it's bought out really quickly. So this is how I've been renewing my money. 121,000 uncheated money, and I'm going to just switch it over right here. And the way you transfer your retails is it says from my retail shop and to my household. So I like to just take the 100,000 out and say confirm transfer. And now look, it goes in like it's a cheat, but it's not at all. It is actually my shop money. So now I got 382,000 bucks, and I'm going to reclone my ambrosia. That's why I always said keep one ambrosia out. Like, don't sell it all. I have one more ambrosia. It don't matter what his price is, and we're going to clone him up and do it again. But you don't gotta do it all the time because the shop running can be a little bit hard for the sim. They do have jobs just for like fun, and like my husband's a police officer and my son goes to school, and I want to really work on them. But yeah, because she's a master chef, she doesn't have to put the food away. As you can see, there's no expiration date, so we can leave that out. Make sure everything is nice and clean. Remove all of the signs. Do not say restock. And we'll be ready for next weekend. I like to either do on Saturdays and Sundays of my Sims game. On their Saturday and Sunday, we don't have to have work or school. But today's Thursday. And I love the signs still glow. And yeah, so they're going to head on home. And we'll probably do it again whenever I want some more money. So I hope you all enjoyed my tutorial on how to make lots of money in the Sims game without needing a cheat code. It is awesome, it is fun, and it always works. So tell me in the comments what y'all think about this method, and if it might work for y'all, and if there's any problems with it. But so far I haven't run into any problems. You just need to make sure your sim is, you don't need that much stuff, but just make sure that your sim has enough points to buy the potion of youth, and enough skills under the food area to max out her skills, so she can make the ambrosia be gourmet skills, not cooking. That's basically it, guys. Tell me in the comments what y'all think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Like I say, in all my videos, I'm an author. Check out my books and links back at my channel. My sim's an author too. She actually made the book of life. If y'all like this type of tutorial, tell me, and I'll make some more on some other features of the game. I'm losing my voice now too. So yeah, that's basically it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, guys. Bye.